And so one day, my husband and I are talking about it for like the 1 millionth time. And he looked at me and he said, I'm tired of you talking about this. Just do it.
Yay, hubby.
You've been talking about it for years, Kendrick. At this point, it had probably been 2 or 3 years. He's like, just do it. You keep talking about it. I'm tired of it. That's it. Just do it. Don't do it. We have no building.
Talk to me.
Nothing. We have no place to do this. Like, what are you talking about? Doing it at our house? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Kendrick, we did not have a building or anything. So that was the leap of faith. So this was a huge leap of faith. So decided to do this, had no place, but a guy who lived in my cul-de-sac at the time, he owned a tutoring business that was right up the road from our neighborhood. He owned a tutoring business, but he was renting a spot tutoring, and he had been at that spot for about 5 years, and we knew him well from the neighborhood. So at this point, he was there for like 5 years. And so I was talking to him one day, and I mentioned to him what we were going to do. We wanted to start a preschool, but I didn't have a location yet. And so he says, well, my dad just built me a building for my tutoring business, and it's 2-story. And there's a space on the bottom that we don't need. Why don't you move in there? And that's where Gilmore Prep was born.
Let's unpack this. This is what we're trying to get to. Audience, this is what we need. That's you walking in purpose and in alignment with your true goals and values. So, and I always say, sometimes you got to have somebody else speak life to your situation. Your husband spoke life into your situation. And sometimes that's all you need, just a little bit of nudge. That's it. So the power of having somebody speak life to you, even if it's your spouse, is an amazing thing. And then the other part is, it's okay to have an idea, right? But you got to have an idea, you got to believe in the idea, and then take actionable steps to achieve and obtain that ultimate idea. I'm gonna say this: the closed fist syndrome. So it's hard to give or receive with a closed fist. When you spoke to your neighbor at that point about your idea, some individuals like, nope, I don't want to tell the wrong person, they might steal it. Or I don't want to tell the wrong person because they can't help. I don't need nobody in my business because I ain't da-da-da. That right there could have been a blessing that you blocked yourself from because you just holding it in. And that's why I always try to tell everybody, and the reason of my show is about interconnectedness. We are the sum of the whole. So when you mention your idea to somebody, a blessing fell upon you, not by happenstance. I'm just gonna say, you had to say something. Whether it was you or your husband, y'all had to say something. Closed mouths don't get fed, and don't be so afraid about the community in which you live in that you stunt or shun your own goals, dreams, and aspirations.